Hello guys and welcome to Gaming News Chat. Today I would like to talk about the Oculus Rift and the price tags set on it. Okay, let's start with the specs of the Rift and why it might cost so much money. The Rift runs at 2160 by 1200 at 90Hz. That's split over two separate displays. Now that's a pretty good resolution. In fact, that's an amazing resolution. I run a standard 1080p monitor at 60Hz. It does me fine, as I'm pretty sure it does a lot of people fine. That's the main resolution for gaming now. It's quite easy to run now with high-end graphics cards, and it does a lot of people just fine. But Rift are not looking for fine. They are looking for amazing. They want to be the first to market, and they want to have the best possible kit to run that. They want you to have the best experience on their hardware, and that's what they're pushing for. And it would be nice to be able to have the best experience, but this is where things get a little bit dodgy. Experience comes at a price. Now, as you all probably heard by now, you need a NVIDIA GTX 970 or an AMD 290 equivalent or greater, an Intel i3 4590 equivalent or greater. 8GB of RAM, 8GB of RAM should be okay. Most people, I would assume, have 8GB of RAM, and RAM's pretty cheap, so that shouldn't be a problem. But a NVIDIA GTX 970 is a top tier card. It's certainly up there. It's not a GTX Titan, it's not a 980, but it's definitely up there. It's not a cheap card. And an i5, I would say, is, although it's not the most expensive CPU, it's still quite a pricey CPU. And so I would say it's definitely up there. So I can assume that if you don't have a GTX 970 or an i5 or 8GB of RAM, then you can't build a computer like that. Then I can assume you wouldn't have the money to buy the Rift. Now, I have been very fortunate and I've worked very hard and I've built my computer over a period of years to be able to run the Rift. I would probably quite easily run the Rift. But I was going to pre-order it, and this is where my issue lies. This is where my problem is. I was going to pre-order the Rift. The price was high, but it is a very good bit of kit. I mean, that is some high resolution that you're going to be able to run. Them games are going to look fantastic on that device. But there is no software for the Rift. Now I know there's a few games like Valkyrie, which looks cool, The Climb, which again looks cool, but I don't want to spend £400 on something that is cool. I want to spend £400 on something that is amazing. Now, I drop £350, £400 on a graphics card because it's going to make my experience better. It's going to make my games run better, it's going to make them look better. But £400 on a Rift to climb a wall is not going to make me feel better. That is a lot of money to spend to climb a wall. Now, I'm sure that there's other games out there, but at the moment, there's nothing that really justifies £400 or $600 if you live in the US. People are moaning about the price for the Rift, but people need to think more about the games that they would be getting with the Rift. Because you've also got to pay that. You've also got to pay for the games. If I don't know how much it is, let's say $20 or $30, $30 be pushing it for The Climb. Would you want to pay $30 or $20, let's assume it's 20, to climb a wall? Yes, it's going to look cool. Yes, it's going to look amazing. You're going to look down, you're going to see for miles, it's going to give you vertigo. It's going to be pretty cool. For an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then what? You're going to do it again? No, you've experienced it. You're not going to get the same rush. And that's where I feel the problem lies. We just have to wait for the experience we want. Me personally, I want to be able to play the Rift with GTA. I want to run around first person view on GTA in the cars, looking around, mashing people with a hatchet. I just think that would be fun, that would be cool. And also, think of Fallout 4. That game allows itself to be optimized for the Rift easily. VR will be amazing on that game. That will just annihilate anything else. Now, I know that there'll be mods for these sort of things. For these sort of games, there will be mods. But I don't want a clanky mod. If I've paid £400 for a bit of hardware, I want that to be created by the industry. I want that to be the best experience. I don't want a clanky mod. I want publishers to do that. I want publishers to create the best version. And until that happens, until there's games I want, then it's not worth £400. And I'm sure everyone out there has their own idea of the games that they want to play on the Rift. And that's what we need to wait for. We need to wait for the games that we want to see. Because when publishers realise what we want to see, then they'll start making it. Because they want to make money. I don't want to pay to climb up a wall. I don't want to pay for... Valkyrie, is free, as far as I know, is free with a Rift, which is cool. Do I want to play it? No. Would I buy it? No. So, why give it to me? Because they have to ship something with the Rift. They have to allow you to have something to say, for you to go, oh, it's £600, but I'm getting 2 free games. I mean, I don't know what the other one is, like a platformer, but I'm not interested in that anyway. So let's just wait. Just stop being so angry. I'm pissed off. Everybody's pissed off about it, about the price. But until the games that you want come out, then just wait. Just wait it out. It's going to go down in price. It has to, because the community has spoken that it's too expensive. So give it till Christmas when all the other VR headsets are out. They're going to drop the price down because they want you on their platform. And that's the bottom line. They will drop the price. So I'd like to know what sort of games you're waiting for. What sort of games you would like to see on the Rift. So drop a comment and let me know. I'd be interested to find out what sort of games you like and you want to see on the Rift. Thanks for listening, taking the time to listen. And that's it from me. Good night.